Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Timberwolves. For Los Angeles, a loss in their opening game. They're laser focused now on winning that first one tonight. T-Wolves, Lakers, the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Reed in at the center position. The shot by James, no good. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever done.
Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Reeves. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Reed, a screen on Reeves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Doncic's shot is good.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Reed, a screen on Reeves. And he lobs it up. Edwards finds Reed. It's Edwards with a drive. Pulls it from the corner, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Who's watching it?
Doncic against DiVincenzo. And Doncic hammers it home.
The guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Reeves against Edwards. A slam dunk by Reed.
What a statement by Naz Reid, showing you what happens when his team is in rhythm like this.
Reeves, the pass to Ayton. And here's Doncic outside. Edwards pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
McDaniels from long range. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Back to Doncic. Again, Los Angeles. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards a screen on Doncic. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. And another 3 from Minnesota. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Edwards against Reeves. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Rejected by Ayton.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
Smart with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a well-placed screen by Randall. Not only helping the ball handler, but also making some room for himself.
Now here's Reeves. He's scoreless. Reeves with a screen on Randall. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
One guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Fred.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. Fades and shoots. Kennard for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Edwards. Give him 8. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Out to DiVincenzo. Fires in the triple.
Nice answer by DiVincenzo. And this is the league right now. Quickly exchanging threes.
Kennard passes to Doncic. Back to Kennard. Hachimura outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
McDaniels finds Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Edwards has got 10 points.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Pass to Kennard. Hachimura with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. In transition. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, during his time in the league, DiVincenzo has spent a lot of time in the corner. He's very comfortable there.
Edwards against Kennard. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to Kennard. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Reed. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Reed's got his second basket.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. And here's Edwards outside, and another 3 from Minnesota.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Reeves against DiVincenzo. Left side Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to Kennard. Over Edwards. Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Back to Reeves. Kennard outside. Hachimura from long range. On target from range.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
McDaniels finds Edwards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Hayes. Reeves against DiVincenzo. The three is up. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Now here's Edwards. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Outside for Randall, back to Edwards. Shot from the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 21.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's LaRabia. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play, and Reeves with a perfect pass.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Edwards looking it over. Fires for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Kennard for 3. Reed with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. We've got 1:08 left in the second. From the high post, and Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Reeves. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. So it's Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Back to Doncic for three. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three. Rebound by the Lakers. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Back to DiVincenzo. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from the East. Better luck next time. Give it up for the...
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
This kind of performance, fans love to see 2 players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Minnesota with possession here. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. That's the group for J.J. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
Ayton passes to James. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And off the glass. That one's good. Doncic has got 14.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. Reeves finds Ayton.
James inside. Check by Randall. Yes, it's good. James has got his first points of the night.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. And he's going for the lob. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And stolen by Edwards. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Reeves. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen to the paint. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. That's 7 points here for Naz Reid.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Brian?
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Edwards against Reeves. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And stolen by Edwards. He goes up, and Edwards slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Clock at 6. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 44.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh, timeout called the Lakers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Smart. Laravia is subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Laravia. Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen. Back to Laravia. 6 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Edwards with it. Laravia covering. Edwards, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hachimura finds Doncic. They need this. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all. Well, when Edwards is pulling out pump fakes, it's borderline unfair.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Doncic. And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 1:40 left in the third. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. From deep, Reeves. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Edwards outside. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's James. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter here.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Outside, DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Well, the Lakers shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 49 in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with McDaniels. Up top, LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The Lakers with another miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Well, the Lakers shooting around 50% in the game so far. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Randall on the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Takes it inside. Here's Bufkin. Off target from outside. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Reeves, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Edwards a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3, and good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. To the wing on the left. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Hachimura. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Hachimura outside. Kennard for three. Drains the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Randle. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And it's 8 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Doncic passes to Kennard. The teardrop. And it's good on the layup.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Randle, the pass to Edwards. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Outside Edwards. Randle outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside for Randle. Back to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Another one falls. Amazing.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Vanderbilt, a screen on McDaniels. LaRavia outside. Here's Doncic. Rebound Minnesota.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kennard. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Kennard can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.